Matchmaker, the only dating game show on campus. I'm your hostess, Lori Bigelow, and we have for you tonight a special version of Matchmaker. Yay! It's special. It's the elongated version. We're going to take the first half and just keep going and see how it goes. It's our welcome to spring. Now let's welcome our main guest of the evening. His major is communications media. His interests include football, softball, and hanging out in the sun. And partying as much as he can. He says hi to his dog, his mom, his dad, his car, and his dog's best friends, Russ, Jeff, and Trev. Let's welcome Felix. Okay. Felix, we'd like each of our contestants to get acquainted with you. So we're going to tell each of them to say hello to you. Contestant number 1, would you please say hello to Felix?
Hi, Felix.
Contestant number 2?
Hi, Felix.
Contestant number 3?
Hello, Felix.
How you doing?
Okay.
How are y'all?
We're going to give you some time to ask each of them a few questions. And then we'll take a break, and then you can ask them some more and get to know them.
That's real nice of you, Laura.
You're welcome. So go ahead. Take it away with questions.
I can start now?
Yeah.
Bye, Laura. I'm all by myself. I gotta do this alone. Wow. Okay, contestant number 1. If I were a banana split, what topping would you put on me?
Do I have to answer that? Hot fudge.
Hot fudge, huh?
Yeah.
How about you, contestant number 2?
Definitely whipped cream.
Whipped cream? And contestant number 3?
Probably marshmallow and a little caramel.
Oh, there you go.
Well, we're hoping that they already come with the deal, so.
Oh, good one, good.
The last one sounded a little sticky there, but could be kind of interesting, huh? Contestant number 3, describe your favorite pair of underwear to me.
They're, it's funny because I'm embarrassed. Well, actually, they're white with different colored polka dots on them. They have a turquoise trim around them, and they have a little Playboy bunny on one corner of them.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Ooh, sounds nice to me. How about you guys?
Edible. Edible. What are you doing?
Edible. Contestant number 2, can you live up to that and tell me what your favorite pair of underwear looks like?
Yeah, they're sexy black string bikini, and they're lace. And my little 12-year-old sister gave them to me as a Christmas present, so she's got good taste for a little kid. She's starting young.
You're
not supposed to know.
Yeah, maybe
Family
I
secrets.
If I pick you, can I meet your 12-year-old sister too?
Yeah, she comes with a deal.
Good
She's
deal.
the chaperone.
That sounds the way her mind works. That if she's chaperoning, we ought to have a good time. Give me a favorite motto of yours, contestant number 1, and maybe one that you try to live by.
A favorite motto?
Yeah, one you live by.
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Any special context you like to use that one in? Any situations?
It's pretty flexible. Can be used a lot of ways.
Okay. How about you, contestant number 3?
So many men, so little time. I don't know.
There you go. Ow! Some guy just stepped on that. Contestant number 2, if you could be anyone in the world, who would you be and why?
If I could be anyone in the world, who would I be and why?
There's an echo in here.
I'd have to say Jackie Kennedy Onassis.
And why?
She's loaded.
I knew it.
She's loaded, huh?
She's got the Greek men and the Greek islands, and she's got everything. Nice jewelry.
Having Greek men
Good-looking son.
having Greek men isn't always that great, though. You know the stories about Greek.
That's in your opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, at least we know.
Yeah. Really. How many Greek men have you had?
I'm not answering that.
Okay. Now, contestant number 1, if it was my birthday, and you had an unlimited expense account, what would we do, and what would you get me?
You gotta be kidding.
What?
Excuse me?
What would we do? Well, unlimited expenses. I would like to fly out to Hawaii for the night. Maybe get a nice hotel room.
Can I go too?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
of course, you're invited.
Hawaii for them.
Bit of-
Thanks.
and maybe have nice dinner out there, drink a lot of champagne. And what would I get you?
No, it's what you would give him.
Either way around, it doesn't matter to me.
How about a six-pack of your favorite beer?
Oh, well,
After
She-
champagne?
She's the big experience.
a little anticlimactic there, but that's okay.
Keep it clean here, unlike some people. A case. Go for the case.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyways, the next question. Can you describe contestant number 3 for me, number 2, in one word?
Ouch. I have to say that she hates that word, but she's very cute.
Cute?
In one word, you
Cute?
said, right?
In one word, cute, huh?
You want another word? Horny? Oh, no.
That's it. I'm out.
Write that one
I'm
down.
out.
I'll write that one down. Okay, now, contestant number 3, you get to describe number 2 for me in one word now.
Thank you. Let's see. Well, the first word would have definitely to be horny. The second word would have to be uninhibited.
That's a big word. I like that.
An eye for an eye, dear.
Come out now.
I never knew this could be so much fun. You get that pick and choose between 3 horny girls, isn't it?
You got it made.
That's right. You can't lose that way, can you?
2 horny girls and one with a six-pack.
Good. That's the kind you want to take home to mother.
Who after the six-pack could get horny.
Contestant number 1, if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be and why?
My bust size, because bikinis won't stay up on me.
Either.
No.
Can I ask you one question? How many wet T-shirt contests have you won?
0.
Okay.
But I haven't been in any
I
either.
just found which way to take it. Contestant number 3, if you could change one thing about yourself, this ought to be real interesting. What would you change and why?
I would probably say my chest size too, but that's already been taken. I'm not going to tell you which way.
Like it? Okay. I just have to find out for myself. Okay. Now, contestant number 2, what's your favorite thing to wear to bed?
What's my favorite thing to wear in bed?
There's that echo again.
There's that echo again. Probably just a T-shirt.
Just a T-shirt? Mm-hmm. Nothing else? Absolutely nothing else. Just a
You
T-shirt.
wish nothing else. No. T-shirt and underwears. That's about it.
Oh, well. Okay.
Once in a
How about
while.
you, contestant number 1? What's your favorite thing to wear to bed?
Depends on the season.
Yeah? You want to elaborate on that a little bit there?
No. Either nothing or a nice big flannel nightgown.
I take it flannel nightgowns for wintertime?
Good boy.
Don't you
Well, he's
believe
right.
don't you believe that there's other sources of heat, warmth than a flannel nightgown though?
An electric blanket.
It figures
That's my other source. Right?
figures the hostess would come up with that. She was just telling me about all her guys before we came out or something. Contestant number 3, what's your favorite thing to do with your hands?
It's getting hot under these lights.
Manicure them.
Manicure your hands.
Yeah.
Oh, how?
Boring.
Yep.
Contestant number 2,
I've said enough bad things for a few minutes. I'm calling it for a while.
what's your favorite thing to do with your hands?
I'd say use them to play tennis and play the piano and play around with a few other things. I don't know.
I kind of lost that last one.
She said play around with other things.
Play around with other
Where's
things.
that echo?
It's in the back with that idiots. Anyhow, excuse me. Isn't anybody watching the audience? Now, if contestant number, who didn't I ask? Contestant number 1. If you had a chance to have plastic surgery, okay, what part of your face would you change?
What part of my face would I change?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's easy. My chin.
Your chin, huh?
Yeah. Because it doesn't fit with the rest of my face.
It doesn't. How come?
He's a wide way.
Why do you keep asking for details?
It falls out of bikinis too.
Yeah, it falls out of bikinis too.
All right, contestant number 3. What part of your what part of your face
Talk much.
would you change with plastic surgery?
My mouth.
Your mouth?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I could put this badly, but I'm not going to.
Go for it.
No. It's, I talk too much.
You talk too much?
Uh-huh.
So in other words, it's big.
In other words, what?
Contestant number 2, what aspect of your personality turns guys on the most?
I don't know, my witty sense of humor.
Your witty
You guys
sense of
aren't
humor?
laughing. You know, thanks.
You can pay him later.
Know that I'm a spaz and I never know when to shut up.
Contestant number 1,
Yes.
what aspect of your personality turns guys on the most?
Turns guys on the most? I can't answer that question. I don't know. There's just so many things. It's hard to pick just one.
There's so many things, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, last question to contestant number 3. If you had a choice, would you be the president, a famous rock star, or the founder of a cure for herpes?
President.
President?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I can't ask you.
Can I ask her why?
Can I ask you why? I can ask. Forget it. I'll just ask you why. Why?
Oh, never mind. He's not going to ask her why. Time's up. We're going to go for a commercial break, and we'll be right back right after this.
Hey, Davey, get lost, will you? Hey, let the kid in.
It's my little brother.
Hey, I know. What are you doing? Hey, Davey, want to try something? Hey, come on, man, leave him alone. Come on, try it, Davey.
I don't like this. Okay?
Try it. Come on, take a hit.
No, thanks.
Kid's gonna be all right.
If someone offers you drugs,
What is it with you guys?
just say no.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're waiting to hear more questions from our favorite guest right here, Felix. He's having a great time, so he just wants to continue on asking questions with these lovely contestants on the other side. You going to finish up there, Felix?
I just want to find out why contestant number 3 wants to be the president after we left, before the last time. Can I ask you why again? Why would you want to be the president?
I think it'd be a lot more fun than finding a cure for herpes. I mean, for one thing, if you had to go for herpes, you'd have to deal with all these people that had it all the time, then you'd get it. And I'd just rather be president. I think you'd have a lot more fun with that.
I like the way you think. Okay, now contestant number 1. Let's pretend that it's still a blizzard of 85 and you and I are stranded in my apartment, alone with no telephone. What would we do?
And no TV.
And no TV?
television.
And no TV?
No lights.
No light.
Nothing but a bed, all right?
Well, that seems pretty obvious to me. I don't think I need to answer that question.
No, you do.
I have to answer that question in detail.
Graphically.
Graphics.
Please answer the question.
That was God. That was God.
Thanks, God.
We would find something to occupy our time, I'm sure. Maybe I could show you my collection of bikinis.
Oh,
I like that.
go for it. Kinky. The ones that fall
I
off.
only have
That's
one.
right.
Kinky bikini.
All right. Our cameraman wants to see the ones that fall off. You have to bring them along. Too. My apartment's a one-room apartment, so watching, you have to change there too and everything. That'd be cool. So, We'll have to. I'm gonna have to keep track of that one. Okay, contestant number 2. Let's still pretend that we're in the blizzard of '85 because this is kind of fun. And you and I are stranded in my apartment alone, one-room apartment with all that stuff that we're not allowed to have, like those guys said, except for a bed.
And a stereo.
Oh, and a stereo.
Hell with the stereo. We don't need music. I got rhythm. Don't worry about it. Okay. What will we do?
I don't know. I'd say play some type of a game. I'm into games.
Strip poker.
James?
Good answer.
Yeah, edible underwear.
Yeah, really.
What show is this anyway?
What kind of games?
What's that game called? Sip and Strip?
Sip and strip?
Sip and Strip.
Okay, contestant number 3. Let's pretend that this is a word association game, okay? And when I say a word, you tell me the first thing that comes to your mind, okay? Paris.
France.
Heaven.
I wasn't going to say it. I wasn't going to say it.
Audience. Hey, you know.
Pardon me?
Heaven. Did you just give me the answer to that?
No.
Okay. The audience is being rowdy out here. I'm sorry.
Kevin, just having a good time.
Heaven? Having a good time. Okay. Flirt.
Guys.
Yeah.
Good answer.
How's the hostess? Survey said.
Lace.
Lace. Negligee.
Lesson was better.
Contestant number 1. Okay, we're going to play the same game. And I'm going to, let's start with lace.
Lace. Negligee. That's the only thing.
Negligee?
Go. Teddy. Thank you. Teddy.
Teddy, there you go.
Bedroom.
Say it, Jen.
Sex.
What was that? Did she say what I thought I wanted to hear?
Yes, she did.
Good.
Somebody explain to him what that means.
Socks. Felix don't play the sax.
Operating room. No,
He doesn't do things.
we'll leave this alone now. We'll go on to the next question.
Thank you.
Test number 2. What is your most embarrassing moment other than being on this show? Because it's definitely mine.
When I was 5 years old. Way back when. I love this story. I have to tell it.
You didn't.
I called the police and because my sister wouldn't give me the last bite of the cake that was in the refrigerator, and I called it. So the police came over the house, and I was almost killed by my father.
You called the police?
I called the police
When
at
you're
5 years old, and
You're a
they
pretty
came
smart
over to
kid.
the house.
You're a pretty smart kid, we'll give you that. You know, you could at least
dumb
dial a phone and
police.
call the police. What'd you say when you called the police? Hi, my sister's
Oh,
stealing my cake. Did
no, I
somebody
couldn't
come
tell them that my sister wouldn't give me the cake. I was very intelligent at that point. So my sister said, well, why don't you say that there are broken bottles on the next street over? So like a fool, I said that. And when the police woman was taking down the information, she goes, you know, what's your address? And gladly I gave it to her. 24 Crimson Bramble, smiling all the time until I saw the police car drive up the driveway, and I started crying. And
What was
I knew
that
that I was
address
dead.
No, that's all right. Okay, contestant number 3. Do you have a most embarrassing moment other than this show?
Just one time I was in a dorm room and I had a guy burst in my room when he didn't know anybody was in there, and I was half dressed, less than half dressed. A little embarrassing.
100%.
Little embarrassing. I wasn't totally in the buff, but it was close enough.
I told you I was sorry.
And he follows me everywhere from that on.
Okay, contestant number 1. What have you always wanted to ask a guy but were too embarrassed?
Oh, no, there are so many questions.
There's so many.
Why?
Why?
Always wanted to.
Why?
That narrows it down.
No.
How big is it?
Are you wearing pants?
Can I pass that question to contestant number 2?
No. God
always
gets
wanted
into
to
this
ask.
nitty-gritty stuff here, man.
Deeply.
I can't. There are too many.
Come on now, contestant number 1. I've heard some of the other questions you've answered.
I always wanted to know
Well, here.
whether they were born or hatched. What? I
can't ask what I really want to know. Thank you.
That was a little bit of that great witty personality you were telling us about.
No, that was number 2.
Contestant number 2. Oh, that was 2? I'm sorry, I'm losing track here. Okay. Lean back. Lean back. I was supposed to take a subtle hint and lean back, but I just told you all that they told me. Okay. Now, contestant number 2. What have you always wanted to ask a guy, but we're too embarrassed?
Can I direct this?
Depends on who at.
Where did you get the name Felix? No, audience.
Well, I'm Italian. I'm Italian, and I came over on the boat with my my ancestors, because a lot of people were named Felix over there. It wasn't my choice.
Okay.
But all I can say is that there's a cat that was on TV, and there's another name for cat that everybody calls. I can't. But I relate to that. Nah, I should leave that. That's pretty bad. So we won't. Yeah, right. No, I just don't want to get into that anymore because that's pretty sick. So I won't say it. Okay, contestant number 3. Contestant number 2. I don't like you anymore. Okay. Contestant number 3. Describe to me how I would feel after a kiss from you.
Just in need of more. I don't know.
That's a good answer.
In need of more, huh? I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Contestant number 1. From my voice, does this mean my time is running short?
One more.
Okay.
Finish this.
From my voice, describe me. I have to think
Big.
about my name.
Strong, handsome, debonair. Need I go on?
Okay, that's enough. We don't want to swell his head.
She's getting jealous.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We're going to go for a commercial break, and then we're going to come back and find out exactly who Felix has chosen as his perfect date. His match, whatever. Is it going to be contestant number 1, contestant number 2, or contestant number 3? We'll be back right after this.
Listen, here's the deal. I got a show for you. It's called The Jim Robinson Show. It's on Sunday nights on Channel 6 at 11:30 p.m. And then it's also on Monday at 11 o'clock p.m. And we're now on cable, Channel 12, on Friday nights at 10 o'clock. It's a show that you really want to see. And you probably are asking me, Keith, man, what's the scoop? What's the deal with this show? Who's on it? Ask me that. Okay. Well, I'll tell you who's on it. A lot of interesting guests.
And what's Mud, Keith?
It's Brown. A lot of fun. We have a lot of fun.
Thank you. Hello and welcome to the Jim Robinson Show.
We even have musical guests, and let me tell you, the show is, well, it's pretty hot. All right, that's Sunday at 11:30. It's Monday at 11, and it's on Friday nights on Channel 12. The other 2 are on Channel 6. This is pretty confusing, but don't worry about it, because it's just a promo. All right, back to what I was saying. Friday, okay? Friday, it's on at 10 o'clock. So I'll see you there, and we're going to fade to black right now. Steve, if you don't mind.
Yes?
Yes.
We're on the air.
We know. Are we on the air right now?
There now?
Oh, welcome back. We're sorry we were busy. Excuse me.
It's good for me. Was it good for you?
We're sorry. Welcome back. We're eagerly awaiting to see exactly who Felix has chosen as his lucky date. Is it going to be contestant number 1, 2, or 3? Felix, who have you chosen?
You? No. Contestant number 3.
Oh, yay! Can you tell us why you chose contestant number 3?
Whistle.
Okay.
Kiss. Food.
Why?
Why?
Why? This is the
Easy,
question.
simple. First couple questions. She likes black, or she has these interesting panties, not the black. She has interesting
dots.
panties, the polka dots with that, and she's couple words that would describe it and things like corny and stuff like that. I'm into that stuff, so.
Okay, let's meet who you could have chosen.
Do I stand up now?
Yeah, you can stand up. Her major is psychology. Her interests include sports and music. She's from Elmira, New York. Let's welcome Jennifer Houghton.
Jennifer, I know Jennifer. We get no.
Okay. Contestant number 2, her major is communications. Her interests include
There you
tennis
go.
and traveling.
Smart person.
She's from Rochester, New York. Let's welcome Beth Ziccarelli.
Hi, Beth. How you doing?
Okay, and your perfect match, lucky date, is from Syracuse. She's a senior who likes racquetball and dancing. Her major is communications. Let's welcome Karen Bennett. Okay, Matchmaker is sending both of you to see Gone with the Wind in McEwen Hall this Tuesday, March 23rd, 7 or 9. Pick your time. Any time is fine with us. We had a great time this week. Didn't we all have a great time? We had a great time. No, Hawaii. Couldn't afford Hawaii this week. We'll be back next week with more fun and more excitement. Meanwhile, take advantage of the warm weather.
In many ways.
And stay happy.